Hey everyone, Melissa here, and I wanted to come in again today and give you a little bit more training and understanding around life by design. So if you think about hiring a life coach because you want to live your life by design, the big question is, well, what can a coach do for me? Why would I hire someone to help me live my life by design? Can't I just do it on my own? Well, you could, and you are, and you have been, and you've been very successful to some capacity in what you're creating for your life. If you're someone that's still saying you don't make enough money, you have a really bad job, you're not in good relationships, your health is failing, your weight is taking over, all of those things are what you created for yourself. And so what I like to help you do in our first part of our working together is being able to get everything out of your head, your goals, your ideas, your dreams, and get them on paper, and we can start really analyzing where you can start creating more abundance, prosperity, experiences, opportunity, joy, happiness, love, because I'm all about find your own drive. Everyone's going to do it differently. There's no cookie cutter in living your life. You have thoughts and experiences and circumstances and situations unlike anyone else, and I have them as well. And so what we learn is when we can have someone who doesn't judge us, who doesn't criticize, non-biased, supporting us, your number one fan, your cheerleader, helping you out week to week, day to day if you need that extra support, so that you can get really clear and really align your energy, drive, and motivation towards those goals and intentions that you just keep talking about. I'm going to lose that 20 pounds when? What if you got a diagnosis that something's wrong? Is that going to motivate you even to lose the 20 pounds? I don't know. But the point is, if you have a desire to lose 20 pounds, then stop talking about it and start putting it into action. If you're someone that gets up for your job and you hate it, now we're in quarantine, so the 9 to 5 is a little different. But if you get up and you hate your job, find another job, and don't tell me you can't, because you can. And it may be you start a little bit less on the pay scale, or maybe there's a perfect job out there that you didn't even know was there because you never even took the time to look. And if it's a relationship that you're in and it's a struggle all the time, whether it's friend, family, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, it's really time to evaluate what you want from that relationship and whether it's time to do some pruning or time to change your balance and energy and make it better. So that's kind of the things that we talk about when I'm coaching other people on their journey. And, maybe it's something that you feel like you do have a good handle on and you're following these motivational videos and you're looking at my content, but isn't it worth just having that 30-minute conversation just to see if it's a match, if you might align with having a life coach? Because the opportunity is not for everyone. I get that. And that's why I do the 30-minute consultation, because I want to see if we're a good fit. And I also want to see what you're struggling with and if it's in my wheelhouse, if it's something I feel comfortable supporting you around. But I do know that those who have gone before you and who are currently being coached by me are having experiences better than you would imagine. They are 10xing their business, their lives, their relationships, losing the weight, finding the right jobs, getting into their zone of genius, because that's where the magic is. We want to live our best life, but we want to live it now. We don't want to wait until there's a diagnosis or something unexpected happens. We want to live our best life every morning when you get out of bed. And if this is too much motivation for you, then I think you got a little bit of negative Nancy or negative Nick going on in there. No offense to those names, but let's shake that out, because that's not your programming. Someone else programmed that for you. Someone else made you think you can only be as good as you are right now. You can't be as good as you once were. You can't be as sexy, healthy, beautiful like you were in school. Yes, you can. You can have anything and everything you desire. You just have to show up. You have to put the order into that cosmic kitchen. You have to say, here's my order, and let it know specifically in terms of this is what I'd really like to have for my life or something better, and then take action. That's the place where so many people fall short. They forget to start taking action, or maybe they take action for a couple of days and then they fall off and they don't get back on the wagon. And that's again where your coach comes in. Accountability partner, support, motivation. Did you do what you said you were going to do? Did you find the resources that you were looking for? Did you commit to waking up on time? Like, all of those things are those areas that, you may have a spouse that could help you, but it becomes an argument because, that just goes all different ways. You got your best friends, but they're not really holding you accountable at the level that you need that, because they're going to go along either with whatever you say or they're going to dog you. It just depends on what kind of friends you have. So just keep that in mind. And I just bring it in today because I have 3 spots left for my one-on-one support coaching. And I want to fill those up in September because I feel like the 4-month program that I offer will get you from stuck to unstoppable, will move you quicker, faster, boldly into that next version of you. And you can start really aligning the energy for what's next in your life. And if nothing else, it will align with where you are right now in your current situation and circumstance. If you're feeling the heaviness of this world, if you're feeling the setbacks, the don't understand, the feelings, the emotions, all of that's coming up, and now you're not able to do things as well as you once did because you're homeschooling kids and you're trying to work from home, and there's just so much going on. And that too is where you can be supported. It doesn't have to be about your career or your health or anything specific. It can just be about you and your emotions and how you're feeling, and being able to have that conversation with someone who's been on the training ground, who has experienced a lot of stuff in her lifetime. And I am not surprised, and I will not hold anything like over your head, so to speak, to where you feel like, oh my God, she's going to tell everybody. I won't tell anybody. This is a confidential space that I hold for you, specifically for you to offload, offset, get clarity, get confidence, start building from a place of motivation and drive and perspective and just living an abundant life. And I know not everyone's able to do that on their own, but I want to help you do that because it's amazing when you get tuned in, turned on, and tapped in. It's amazing what can happen. Everything aligns. Things start showing up out of the blue that you didn't even expect. You start getting invitations or money or new opportunities that weren't even in your peripheral vision, let alone, on your radar. And that's the exciting part, right? This is where you get to set the magic in motion. You get to hire a coach, investing in yourself. I mean, why would you not? Who else are you going to invest in? Like, you would do it for your kids or your spouse or a friend, a family member. Like, you're always willing to help others. I'm sure of that. But what about you? What about taking time for you? What if that investment you put into yourself came back to you tenfold? What if you were able to level up and find a new job, find a new partner, find a new way of living your life by design? Like, what if those are the things that happened on the other side of it? I did a vision board workshop not too long ago, actually a couple of them, and the turnout was phenomenal. Over 300 had registered for these workshops. So that tells me right there, people are looking to the future. They want to vision, be a visionary of to what's next for them. And starting with that level of visualizing the next version of you, who do you have to become to have more money, a better job, more time, better relationships? Who do you have to become in order to get there? Because that's the thing. We often think outside of us is going to change and we can be the same person we are. And we do for the most part, but we also have to click in and tap in to know that, my negative attitude is not serving me anymore. My being late for work doesn't serve me anymore. My eating crappy food isn't serving me anymore. Those are some changes that you have to make on your own. And then what happens? This is the most coolest part ever. As you start getting better about yourself and creating your life by design and showing up every day, people around you will notice. They will be looking out of the corner of their eye like, what's that Melissa doing? What's she up to? Something's going on there. And when they find out that your energy has changed, that vibration has changed, they rise up with you. They want to be a part of that. They love that feeling. Or they're scared shitless and they take off and run the other way. And that's okay too, because they're not your people, right? So anyways, I just wanted to share that message with you today because I really believe in being supported on your journey is what's going to get you where you want to be, faster, quicker, on point, and no more waiting till the finish line, the end of your life to say, I wished I woulda, coulda, because I know it can make all the difference. And I want to show up for you if you'll show up for yourself. Message me now. Don't second guess. Just message me. Say, Melissa, I got to know more. Because again, I have 3 spots left. They're going to go fast. Look at between now and the end of the year, where you can be starting January. And we're just praying and hoping that January starts off of 2021 a little better than 2020, but we all are experiencing the same thing. And so being on your journey supported can make you feel better and also align you for what's next. As always, I hope this resonates. I'm sending you tons of love and lots of light. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.